Okay, everybody, what you are hearing lightly in the background, and I actually want it played again, and I want it really turned up. It is Valentine. Welcome to Black Tech Futures Media Weekly Chat. What's up,
What's
baby?
up, people? Thank you for
Hey.
having me. I appreciate this.
Right on, right on. This is episode 13. We have been doing it now for 13 weeks, bro. 13 weeks. Now you're right on time. You're right on time.
I like that. I like that.
All right. Play that again, Jamil, and turn it up.
All right, we're gonna run it back, run it back.
Run it back, run it back.
Spin it back.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Any more volume? Help me now. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's just a little taste, man. That's just a little taste, man. All right, let's get this show started. Super excited, man. I've known this man for, it's what, 5 years, bro?
It's definitely more than that. It's been a solid 7, going on 10.
Okay. Time. You know, time gets funny when you get older.
Yeah.
But we started off when I was heavy doing music videos, when I kind of just, was still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with the camera and just all over the place and just trying to make something good. And Valentine, you actually that was your first music video.
Right.
And we did and you did an amazing job with that song. How long have you been doing music for since that, prior to that video? Did you just start music as well too? Back in 2016? No,
I mean, yeah, you could say that. Like that's when I started taking it seriously and actually trying to put down song by song. But prior to that, I've been in band, even back in Nigeria where I was born, I was always in band, church choir, and then when I moved to this country about 15 years ago, that's when I actually my friends started introducing me into actually creating your own music instead of just playing what is written, so I kind of took off from there and stuff.
Yeah. Got you. And now you're pretty much in this system where like you are pumping out music to the point where it's like you can do other things now. And that's kind of
right.
And that's kind of what led you here on Black Tech Futures Media Weekly Chat.
Yes, sir.
So you actually made an NFT. It's on OpenSea.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you please explain to us, what your journey was like prior to knowing about NFTs and then making this one and then putting it up?
I mean, first of all, I'm just really thankful that NFT even gave artists this opportunity to market and sell your art at such a high level, where you feel, okay, this is what I deserve for my work. So first of all, shout out to NFT for that. Whoever made that up, let's go, But no, what I think, it's just good that, like I said, it's pretty much just good that we got this platform to kind of, sell our stuff this high. Before this, I didn't know how I would even sell my art, because the reason why I got into Blender is so I can make my own artwork that I could actually represent myself. Because as you know, when an artist comes together with another artist or a video guy and they try to portray the same image, it kind of gets screwed along the way. It's usually not the same. So that's why I took it upon myself to create my own, stuff in Blender, whether it's 3D art, 2D animation, whatever that is, so I could actually give myself that full 150%. Hey, this is the art I wanted. This is it right here. So being able to put that on NFT, along with my music in the background, I feel like it's a complete hit and there's no way we can miss. Right?
Let me ask you a question, Valentine. You are, as you're pointing out, you're not just a musician. You are a digital artist. You're using
right.
Blender. And then, of course, the thing behind you.
Oh, yeah.
The object behind you is fun, right? 3D printing.
Yeah, that little thing behind me there, that's the 3D printer. And honestly, my brother blessed me with that one for my birthday on Valentine's Day. that obviously that's where the name comes from, Valentine. So yeah, he blessed me with that, and I've kind of, yeah, like I said, I've been playing with that, and what I've been trying to do is make Funko Pops. I think you guys have heard about those before. Funko Pops are they're kind of like little people, you know what I mean, with super big heads, super big heads. I think Jamil's going to get one right now. super big heads, and regular sized body. And what I want to do is get those, boom, right there. I made one of my friend. I'm making one for all my friends. So Jamil's gonna get one eventually, but right now I'm working on one for my other friends where he's walking around the room listening to my music. As I said, I want to represent my music. That's the only reason why I started doing this, So yeah, Funko. Yeah, I want to start printing the Funko Pops. They're kind of like in a little room, it's like in a little, instead of a box, I made it a room. I put chairs, windows, everything in there. So, give it that really live feel,
Yeah. It's so funny. I think about the, crypto kitties. I think about, so many different types of 3D images with these characters. And to me, that's another NFT personally.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely, for sure.
And that's kind of where you can see that going with this, this technique of layering.
Absolutely.
And he's doing it unsuspected and this is why I'm here. This is why I got to help him like monetize this and put it up and say, yo, okay, you got these 3D images that you got that you're going to sell, but you can also sell the physical form of that as well with your 3D printer. And you can and that's layering. You have this NFT of a 3D print of a 3D image. You buy that NFT, it comes along with this Funko Pop that you can put in your room.
And that's called creative entrepreneurship.
And that's welcome to the creator economy, right? Having full control, like Valentine said, and this is just a step. This is the first step of being able to expand your art, because he's already killing it on Spotify. He's already he's very into this, and he's emerging this summer, man. I can't wait till we talk about a little bit more about what your music's going to be like this summer. But before we get there, I would love to share with the people your first NFT, which is on OpenSea right now. It's called Intergalactic Space Pool. All right. Val, before I share it, why don't you just kind of explain it real quick how that came about? Val, you there? No,
lost him.
No, look like we lost him.
We lost him.
Well, I'm gonna show. So I'm gonna show. Okay, I'm gonna show the OpenSea. Let me share this. His drop here.
Give him a second because he's actually right back. You should be able to.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's up, bro? Yay.
Okay. So this is just an image. Oh, where am I?
Full screen.
Wait, backed out by accident. So he also made this on Blender and attached his song to it as well.
Nice.
And he actually made this piece already.
Full screen.
Yep. He actually made this piece already, and I was like, well, why don't you just turn it into an NFT? He just, because that's just how creators are, right? They just know how to create. But now it's like, all right, let's put this to use now. So this is it right here.
Shorty, come ride this way till you call me. Up in the water, she wet and I'm about to slide. Mom, Shorty Aquarius, she got the various swimming or dive. I'm in the water like a lake. I'm talking water by the bay. Her currency, my neck is sinking. Shorty, come ride this way till you call me. Up in the water, she wet and I'm.
So it's just a super cool loop with 15 seconds of a song that he got on his EP, which is called what, Val? Oh, you on mute.
Unmute. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So let me explain myself quickly. I know I disappeared real quick. So I'm like overworking my laptop right now, as we can clearly see. So it just completely shut down on me. So yeah, we're back. I'm sorry about that.
See, this is why we need to get it going, so we can get you that top gear. We need
bro, seriously. But yeah, no, the name of the album was called Aquarius. Obviously, you see that everything is all purple. It's all based off, Aquarius themed, everything. Amethyst, you see the color, it's all there, full on Aquarius. And if you listen, on that album, if you want to tune in, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, and everything. At the very, very intro of that album, I started talking about stars are aligning, stuff like that, having to do with the new age and the age of the Aquarius and stuff like that. And I talk about the fifth house and stuff like we gotta look into it to know what I'm talking about, so I don't sound crazy right now.
Oh, what? Let me pause that right quick and really amplify what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Reality is, this is the age of the Aquarius. So we've been talking about it. This is the dawning of the age of the Aquarius. All of that. We are now here. And when I think it was the first episode where I talk about color and I talk about things that may be that are metaphysical, things like Neptune's return. We talk about how Neptune spins and goes direct every 250 years. We are here. That is where we are. The colors, the sublimeness, water, deepness, depth, all of these spiritual elements are aligning, just like Valentine said. And the beauty of this is it is dawning 2021, the age of the creator. We are here. Everybody's creating. You know what they're talking about?
Everybody, literally everybody. I feel like it's more now than ever.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We have the tools, right? We have the tools, we have the visibility, we have the ability to do it. And Valentine, I mean, I was looking at, you've got probably by the time we chop this and air it again, you'll have over 25,000 followers on Spotify. That's exciting, right? So like, how do you try that one more time? Repeat that one more time.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, we're just trying to, build, expand, grab more listeners, get more, followers, grab the right, it's all about the right audience. I don't want anything to not feel organic, If we wanted it to not be organic, we would have had thousands of followers by now by simply just paying for it. But we want to take this organic route and, actually engage with our audience and get to know them a little better. So
yeah, nice.
And it's nice how he's doing this through spreading his art through different mediums and just all connecting them back. He's a great artist, and he's already building his platform on the music side of things. Now to attach his music to just amplify his following and his community, he's reaching out to this metaverse of NFTs, and because he's already, and it's not like he was forced to do this. Like, oh man, it's another thing that I got to do. I mean, guys, you see the 3D machine behind, printing machine behind him. He put me onto Blender. I'm on these YouTube tutorials. He told me who to go check out for these beginner tutorials.
Shout out Grant Abbott. Grant Abbott is literally the best tutorial teacher ever. Like, I mean, ever.
YouTube University all day.
YouTube deserves what's it called?
An accreditation?
Some type of Oscar, some type of Emmy. They really deserve
I think they call it the Webby Award.
Yeah, all that. They need all that.
Blender, if folks don't know, Blender is how a lot of films are made. And for years, it's been the industry standard.
Absolutely. Even to make simple stuff like I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like the effects that they use in movies where you see like explosions or a car doing super cool drifts, the car's really not doing that. It's really just done in Blender or
it's a 3D
Cinema 4D or whatever it is. It's all
the 3D models. Yep.
Yeah. So that's a huge reason why I want to get into Blender. I really want to at least understand the basics. I know I'm not no pro, but it is so much fun putting shapes together, building out this world. Like Val and I would talk like when I'm into it, and now we're having these conversations like, the grids and the perspectives, and like it's so dope how you can make literally a whole city block. However,
the whole world, you create your own world, and that's what I like about it.
Right. It starts off with a small square, but then when you see the gravity of what you can create, it's like it's limitless. It's limitless.
Let me ask you, Valentine, what does it feel like to be on the cutting edge of creativity and technology? It's just Black Tech Features after all.
Well, it's definitely crazy because for one, you feel like you always have to keep up with technology. We all know it's always changing. It's always, there's always something new. So, I mean, it's kind of cool to get to play with new stuff, because I've only been working with this blender for like a year since this coronavirus thing started. Everyone started not working. We were home a lot. So I wanted to, get extra things to do. So, cutting edge and definitely it's kind of crazy because like I said, technology is always rising. I have this printer right behind me right now. In a few months or so, I might just need a new one, just because something else comes out that's way better and its production time is a whole lot faster and stuff. So
Yeah.
I feel like for artists, you always have to be on top of it. You got to be on top of the market, see what's good with technology, just so you can be up to. Just like I'm a musician, I personally the same music that I was making 5 to 10 years ago because it's not what is going on right now. I can, but it won't sell as much. You just have to be up with the market. You just have to be right there.
Facts.
And that's exactly why I, really am adamant about helping you expand like your reach. And I can't wait for this summer. Speaking about this summer, what's going on?
I'm excited. I'm excited for this summer. We have a lot. And honestly, thanks to you, bro, because you push me. You've seen my creativity and what I'm capable of doing. And you personally just being able to, take that and push me to go a little further is a blessing. We need that. And that's why we're here where we are now. So this summer, shout out to you. This summer, we have like 6 songs already mapped out right now that we're going to be dropping every 2 weeks. We already started. We just dropped one like 2 days ago. The video is about to come out on Sunday, I believe.
Which was that clip that I just played, guys.
That's the one he just played, Lost in a Day. So the video for that one should be out in a couple of days. And our agenda, what we've planned out, is to drop something every 2 weeks. We call it the Rust. We call it the Rust technique. So we're gonna do this every 2 weeks. He does it once a week, but we're gonna do it every 2 weeks and just get a whole bunch of promotion campaign behind it, and just try to every 2 weeks just try to keep pushing music out, just so we keep the same audience and grabbing more. Keep the same ones and grabbing more.
Absolutely, yes. The last video he just put out, guys, go check it out. It's called Maria on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music. It got over 12,000 views on Facebook just in like less than a week or something like that.
Less than a week. It had over 11K views.
Yeah, so he's growing, guys. Like, you listen to the music, and this guy, again, he's just oozing creativity, and I can't wait to do more projects with him. He already has his music down pat. I really just want him to expand more on his artistry outside of music and just connect the two. I can't wait to see these Funko Pops in the box. That's
gonna be amazing.
So much fun. I can't wait till we really start pushing that heavy. With this intergalactic space pool, we just put it out more just to get a feel for the experience, because this was technically my first NFT that I assisted Valentine in minting that process. So it was all new for us. So that was really exciting. But this next series with these Funko Pops, we're really gonna I
feel like that's gonna be the one. It's gonna get a lot of attention, and plus, if you see something cool that you could personalize and get something out of yourself, this, I could make something this for you. This is personalized. You know what I mean? So once you see that, you're gonna be like, okay, I want one too. I can put this on my desk. So every day I'm on my computer, I can look at. It's cool. It's cool.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I have a question. You've been doing appearances in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Any upcoming appearances that we need to be aware of?
Not at this moment, because we know everything is still shut down, unfortunately. But what we have been working on is kind of trying to get a virtual performance going on in the meantime while we wait for something to open up. Yeah. We're trying to get that virtual performance going on so our audience can still be, visually intact with us, as you could say. But one more thing that I could think of, I'm not really supposed to be talking about it, but I do have a little thing coming up. It's for Hartford High School. Hartford High School, me and my friend, well, he's like my really good friend. He's also a DJ. He's been doing a lot of music stuff for Hartford High School and stuff like that. So he actually landed a gig where he's going to be having me performing there, you know, for the kids and stuff like that. So that's going to be good. You know, I like performing for kids, so I'm looking forward to
Coming
that
up
too.
soon.
Other than that, we're just waiting.
I don't know.
Say that again?
I said dates, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't have a date. Nope. That's just flowing in the air, you know, but it's definitely coming soon. It's over the summer time. I can tell you that much. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we might like to, not might, but we definitely want to invite you because we're planning events and we're making sure that creatives connect to each other and feel support, and love, because we know 2020 was rough on the creative economy and on creative people. A lot of artists, a lot of musicians, a lot of folks, really performers especially, experienced a really rough time. And we want to make sure that we are constantly connecting creatives to economic opportunities. That is our mission. That is what Black Tech Futures Media is here to do. So
with that being said,
yeah.
With that being said, the Independent Artist Fund.
Yes.
Guys, this is super, super important. We'll share the link everywhere as much as possible. I've been sharing the link everywhere with all my creative friends who are BIPOC, because this fund is specifically for BIPOC independent artists. Valentine has actually applied for it already. I've applied for it. Everyone who is a creative who has an idea for a project, please apply for it. This is something very special. Ira, would you like to kind of explain a little bit further what that entails?
Yeah, there's the Free Center, freecenter.us is one in Hartford. There's one in Middletown. But the Free Center has a grant opportunity, as Jamil mentioned, the Independent Artist Fund. It is for Black, Indigenous people of color. And it is for independent artists as well as artists with businesses, LLCs, that sort of thing. It is not for nonprofits. The beauty about this opportunity, it's due, people, by the end of this month. So the 31st is the last date. I believe the fund goes from $2,000 all the way up to $20,000. And the beauty of it is that Free Center collab Rich Holland, who's helping people connect to this opportunity and doing webinars and such. Just go to freecenter.us if you're on Facebook or if you're on the web, just check it out. And it's under programs, Independent Artist Fund. It's also front and center on their website. Please, people, check it out because it's really a wonderful opportunity for us to get funding. The application is stupid simple. I think they've got like 5 questions, and most of the questions are just trying to get a sense for what you want to do. They're not necessarily questions that are gonna, oh my God, I answer these questions and I'm, answer a certain way and I won't be qualified to participate. It's not like that at all.
It's not like that at all.
It's beautiful and it's a wonderful opportunity. And I love, I do write quite a bit of grant proposals and I deal with federal all the way to state, all the way private. This process is so friendly to applicants, it's not even funny. It is, and I wish that there were more opportunities like this done.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's why as soon as I saw it, Jamil sent it to me. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is the first thing that I've ever seen like this with so much legitimacy. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the bar right there, because artists like Valentine and I, the reason why we connect so much is because we just get it out the mud. It's like what's around us that we have that we can put together and make something ill. You know what I'm saying? We never were the types to go look around or where can we get this? Where can we get that? Because of a couple of reasons. Biggest one, we didn't know. We didn't know where this is. We didn't know where we can get these opportunities. Ira, before actually meeting you, I was still that type of person where it's like, I don't want handouts. Let's get it ourselves. Let's stack up our money, our little bit of money that we can get, and just do it ourselves. But guess what? We make magic with that. So just imagine what we can do when we just get a little bit of funding to do what we actually wanted, or what we can do and not have to think about, well, we're gonna have to cut back on this because we can't do that. You know, so just imagine the potential of what this type of fun can do. Like, so it's really cool what Free Center's doing. Guys, anybody who's BIPOC, like, please, you need to take advantage of the situation because
for sure.
Again, there's no opportunity.
Shout out also to the Hartford Foundation, Jay Allen for making this happen, Jay Williams for making this happen. And that's where the money's coming from.
They're providing that grant money. Yep.
Sweet.
I believe the fund goes up to 150K. It's open to Greater Hartford artists.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to all of those folks.
Yeah. And I'll take advantage of that opportunity for sure.
Absolutely. Before we close out, I want Ira to share something. It's super exciting. It has to do with the Free Center actually. So I figured that would be a cool segue. Why don't you share what you got going on for the summer?
So my very first exhibit, there's a self-portrait exhibit, Open Wall Series 3 by the Free Center. It's going to start in June, and it's at the Hillstead Museum. It's Black people and our self-portraits. So, right, I'm excited.
That's cool.
Right, as you should be.
Right? I'm just like, I mean, you know, I mentioned this earlier. I don't know what it was, in the last 10 years or so, I may have produced like 2 pieces on canvas. Every time I thought about creating anything, especially on canvas or even digital art, I just got anxious, nervous, sick to my stomach. I don't know what it was.
That's how it starts. And then once you dive into it, you don't want to get away from it until you're completely done, you know? So yeah, that's always there, you know, like beginning before you start. Like
10 years it was like that, right? I don't know what it was, right? My spirit wasn't aligned in a way that allowed.
Right. That's usually what it is.
Push that past. At beginning of April, it was the weekend that DMX passed away. I don't know the extent to which that impacted my spirit, but it did something. You know, the stars were aligned. I don't know. There was some, I think, major transit going on in Aries. I don't know, man.
Right. There's always something.
Right. But what it was, it allowed, I opened up, and then I can't now stop painting. I can't stop creating.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm just loving it. I feel better, right? Black art heals. Shout out to Kamora Harrington from Kamora's Cultural Corner for phrasing that and putting that concept in our heads. Black art truly does heal. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by it.
Right, I was looking at it. Yeah, I see it. yeah.
2 pieces behind me is Kimberly Cannon. She's a Connecticut artist. There's more. This is actually this picture.
You're
right
good
here.
at that. Like,
right? I feel like the angles, she was really, I was trying to do it over here, but it was
wait a minute. Yeah, we got this
that's Melinda Perry. She's a native indigenous woman in Louisiana.
I mean, that's what it's all about, guys. That's what we're here for. We love art in general, obviously, but Black art is just something so special to us because it is a part of us. It's our humanity. It's our truth. And it's our expression of that truth. And it feels so much better when you get to share it with other people. And that's why we're doing this, guys. We're
down with the diaspora, right? We want to make sure
down with the diaspora, Age of Aquarius, all that fun stuff.
Check us out every week right here. We're talking about Black Tech Futures Media. We've got amazing featured guests like Valentine. Thank you so much, young brother.
No problem. Feel free to invite me again. This was actually cooler than I thought. It was a lot cooler than I thought it would be. So yeah, anytime you guys want to invite me again, I am all the way with it.
Totally, man. And www.nftcreativetraders.com. That's nftcreativetraders.com. That's where you can catch all 12 episodes of the show, as well as subscribe and connect to us. We are making fast moves. So we want
guys, hit up that website, drop in your emails so that you can be a part of our newsletter. We're going to start coming up with a newsletter to really help artists who kind of just want to take that step or are interested, but just like, I don't know, I can't do it by myself. We're here to help, and we're going to help you with this newsletter. Valentine, why don't you let the people know where to follow you on social, where you're streaming at?
Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, for streams, you can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Pandora, YouTube, literally title everywhere. And you just type in Valentine. And I know there's a whole lot of artists named Valentine. So to be more specific, just type in Valentine Aquarius is the name of my most recent album. So from there, you can navigate your way through the main artist page and stuff like that. That's the easiest way to find me on music platforms. Other than that, social media, Instagram, I'm at Valentine the Artist. Valentine with 3 I's, Valentine the Artist. Twitter, and not too good with Twitter, but
What about the book?
No, that third eye I was saying.
oh, you see that?
Come on, there's purpose to everything with Valentine.
Literally. This thing is usually sticking up trying to tell me stuff. It's like, hold on, Jamil's coming.
No. I was just saying the 3 eyes in Valentine. So people to remember. Valentine the Artist with 3 eyes in Valentine.
Oh, that's what you were saying. I thought you were talking about my hair.
Got the third eye going on.
I thought you were talking about my antenna sticking up.
No.
How do we find you on Facebook?
We need you connected to the higher power at all times. So
gotcha. Yeah. But no, I heard you, Ira. So yeah, on Facebook, you can find me under Valentine, my first name, which is literally, that's my first name. And then you type in my last name, Ekpenyong, EKPENYONG. I'm sorry, I'm Nigerian, so it might be a little bit hard, but that's it.
Time for that, brother.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next week, man. Stay tuned. Make sure you check out www.nft Drop your emails. Valentine, man. I can't wait for the summer, bro. I can't wait for us to make some moves. I can't.
Oh, for sure. We're gonna tear it up this summer. Big plans. We have big plans for the summer.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you for having me.
All right, Val. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.